Well, the search goes on for victims after a bridge collapses in Baltimore. The Francis Scott Key Bridge plunged into water when a container ship hit it overnight.
Joining us is Satish Nagarajaiah. He's a professor from the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Rice University. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And first off, just want to know what you know about this bridge.
Well, what we know as of now is that, approximately at 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the ship lost control and it hit the pier, and that caused the collapse. And, all the other details are yet to be formed up, but from the videos, I've observed that, the ship lost power just before it approached the pier on the right side as it was navigating out of the ship channel. And, the helmsman, which I hear that was actually from the harbor, not the ship's captain, was trying to steer the ship. And if you actually observe just before the collision, he tries to fire up the engines and rev it up and steer it away from the pier. But, it's hard to do that at the last moment. So it's an unfortunate accident. Yeah.
Well, looking at this video, the scale of that ship looks so massive, and it actually makes this very large bridge look quite small when you're looking at it. So is this type of bridge, the way it's built, the way it's constructed, is it more vulnerable to a crash like this, or could this happen to any bridge if a vessel like that crashes into it?
This bridge is a classic bridge. It's a very well designed, very well protected bridge as well. If you look at the approach, if you look at the plan of the bridge from, let's say, a drone flying on top of the bridge, you can see the approach is actually well protected. It has deep caissons which protect the approach channel, and the presence of these is essentially to protect the piers from getting this kind of a hit. But that's assuming that the ship is steering in a proper way and so on. But this kind of a, last minute change, of course, is unforeseen, and any bridge will get damaged. The extent of damage depends on the bridge, and this is a special kind of a bridge. It's a continuous through truss bridge with an arch in the middle span. So it's a 3-span bridge, and you can think of it as 200 meters. If you look at the top of the arch and draw a line at the top of the arch in the center, it's symmetric about that line. So, half the weight goes onto one big pier on the left side, half the weight goes onto the other pier. Those piers are massive piers, and one of those got hit, and it's very hard to sustain that kind of a hit, even in any kind of bridge. We don't build these kinds of bridges anymore because we have cable-stayed bridges now, which have a lot of advantages, but this is a safe bridge.
Yeah, I was going to say that this bridge was built in the 70s, so a lot of improvements that have been made since then. Satish Nagarajaiah, thank you so much from Rice University.
My pleasure.